It's the 31st of December 2016, the last day of the year! So, well, I'm waked. Waked? What the heck? One takes naps. Now that I'm awake, I'm catching up on some things before I get called down for breakfast. Right now, I'm watching the Daily Tech News Show Prediction Show for 2017. Last episode of the year.
We see tech companies get very, very aggressive in terms of what kinds of things they see happen in both.
So, two things for you guys. One, situation last night has been settled. Thank God for that. And second, I'm out here in the studio because I need to get my HDMI cord from my rig and the charger for the Wii U gamepad. For our gathering today, Jacob is going to bring his Wii U. But like most people's home theater systems, you set up the cords, and then you pray to God that you're never going to have to actually unplug them, because they're usually annoyingly horrible to unplug after you've plugged them out. So since my studio setup is, well, a studio setup, so you sort of design it to be accessible as opposed to a home theater system, I'm going to pull the HDMI cable from it, because it's easy for me to pop back in whenever we're done with it, and I'll bring the other cord as well. So in a way, me and Jacob are coming together as a Voltron of fun. Yay! So I'm in one of the guy's cars. He had to let a friend's dogs out because he promised, so that's why I'm randomly here. Anyway, I'm getting ready to get the ride up to Michael's so we can all spend our New Year's together. Sweet. Also, first time since I got back to driving that I did have to deal with some freezing rain. We had a bit of a wintry mix. I handled it pretty well, though. There was just the one point where I go down the hill where everyone's car tries to leave them. Let's just say, adding to the fact that that hill tries to make your car do that, slipperiness, no, wasn't fun. It was a minor slide, one of those slides that as long as you're calm, nothing comes of it. It's just like, oh, slide, okay, back to normal. But it did make me feel good that, hey, I can handle these still, because I haven't had to handle one in, well, I don't know. But I am really jazzed about this. Just getting to hang out with all the guys, play video games, board games, just... Plus, I'm the one bringing Betrayal at House on the Hill. This group with that game, it's almost a frightening prospect, and I like it. Because, based on D&D experience, all of us are good at working together. That being said, all of us are strategic enough to where whichever one of us becomes the betrayer, good God, we're going to have to work together on this. Or on the flip side, if I end up becoming the betrayer, I know I have a challenge on my hands. And whenever I get to rarely do that, I like having a challenge. Makes it work quite well. I mean, what's the point of being evil if you can just topple everyone over easily, right? So, yeah, the challenge makes it even more fun. It makes the idea of the universe that that game is supposed to create actually work more solid. So, yeah. On a side note, unrelated, my friend does have warmed seats in his car, and these things are fantastic.
Shrieking wind. The wind picks up a slow crescendo to a screeching howl. Each explorer in the gardens, graveyard, patio.
Traitor. Just dirty traitor. Right here. That's the man. Right there. Look at those. Look at that glare. Look at it.
Huh?
You get one last.
What is it, knowledge?
Yep.
And he is. He's standing up there with a sword drawn out, and he says, and he basically.
Fantastic night. Betrayal at House on the Hill went great. Jacob ended up winning. He just, oh God, everything was stacked again. It was his first playing of the game. Everyone else had played it already, but this was the first time that I had ever gotten close to the whole mansion, every single tile in that game being used. It, like, stretched out. And then the way it was laid out, for those of you that own the game, Scenario 20, that's what we played. And yeah, Jacob, even as he won, he said, that was stacked against you guys. It wasn't fair. And some of them feel that way, right? So, that's the point. It's a horror movie. It's supposed to be a bit difficult. So now I'm home, getting ready to celebrate New Year's, and I'm celebrating it with, well, the Diamond Club. There's a stream going on right now, a 24-hour live stream that covers all of the New Year's that are going on through our family. And honestly, if I had had my studio PC built already, I probably would have volunteered for some of it, but as it is, right now I really don't have the capability for it. Maybe next year if they send the call out again. But as it is, I'm in the chat, and midnight will occur. So, that's how I'm going to spend it. Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot in days of auld lang syne? Happy New Year, everybody. From the East Coast, at least. So with that, I am heading off to bed. Was a good day today. Good night, everyone.